Okay, here for my very first War of the Spark draft. So what is looking good here? Uh, Massacre Girl, Elite Guild Mage, Visionary. These are all pretty good, I guess. I think Visionary is not as good as Guard Mage. Guard Mage is just really good value, so the question is just, is Massacre Girl typically going to be better than Elite Guard Mage? It is only one color, which is nice. How often does its thing actually happen? I don't know. And we're early in the format. Let's give it a shot. I do think that Elite Guard Mage just seems like a good card. It's hard to argue with a good rate flyer plus life plus a card. Okay. I played against the Elder Spell in the pre-release. It was pretty good. Cruel Celebrant, I guess, could be interesting. It kind of works well with this, I suppose. Uh, Dreadmalkin also seems pretty decent. Kind of works with this. What else is looking good here? I guess that's kind of it. So it's going to be something from up here. So the question is, so like, this is the least committal. This card will almost certainly be good. This is committing me kind of actually a lot, right? It's bringing in a second color and kind of pointing toward a specific playstyle. And then this is the type of card that's very powerful against the right kind of deck, but not necessarily good against every deck. I think maybe we just take the safe pick, since I already took a less safe pick, and see where it goes. So let's see. I think Huatley's okay, but not amazing. I don't think Citadel is a limited card. I don't like stuff like Hellion. Shriek Diver, Thunder Drake, and Vraska's Finisher are all pretty good. I think that probably Thunder Drake is going to be the best of those, but it also requires a second color, of course, and then also a specific type of playstyle. So the question is just, is one of these actually going to be better when I'm already mono black right now and don't have to commit? The upside here does seem pretty good. And black isn't necessarily the color that wants to go with Thunder Drake, so maybe we just take something like Finisher. We'll probably take Shriek Diver. I cannot say this word, Shriek Diver. Okay, so now we're going to have to go out of color. So what is the best place to go out of color? Let's see. So this is 4 power and toughness for 4, which is fine, and then adding trample, which is kind of weird with only a 2-2, but it's not bad. Wolf is pretty decent, I guess. And then after that, it's kind of nothing. So I guess we're looking at either a red or a green card. I guess Wolf is maybe the best of these. I really don't know how good this is. The trample doesn't seem that great. I guess the red in red-black and on a mass synergy is more likely to be supported in the color pair. Yeah, you know what? Maybe we'll try this versus the Wolf. Okay, Flux Channeler I do like. Transmutation is one of the few ways to deal with the God Eternals. Sorin's Thirst is, in a heavy black deck, just fine. I think Heartfire is fine too. So I guess we're looking probably at... Flux Channeler is maybe the most powerful card here. So it might be worth like speculating on, because maybe I'm not playing the red. Sorin's Thirst is just fine. I think it's between those two. I'm tempted to take the Flux Channeler. It's not like I'm committed to red right now, and it is just a powerful card. So here we have Reaver, which works nicely with Flux Channeler even, and Screecher, I guess, are probably the best cards here. I guess Mobilized District is actually also pretty decent. But I think we're just going to take the Reaver. So now I can have black plus another one of the Grixis colors. Weird is pretty decent. Oddly, it goes with Flux Channeler. I'm not sure that you want to be a 3-color deck necessarily, but I think it's definitely more powerful than like a second Shriek Diver. So let's go ahead and take it. This does make me, yeah. The fixing in this set isn't amazing. I did just pass up a Gateway Plaza, even though I don't think that was the right pick here, but there's just not a lot of it around. So I guess if you really wanted to go in hard on Proliferate, this would be one way to do it. You could also just take like Tidebearer, which I think is a fine card, but not exciting. And I guess Totally Lost is also okay, but not that exciting. I played Ashik Skulker in the pre-release and was actually pretty happy with how well I could pick off opposing Planeswalkers, but it wasn't something I want to spend a high pick on, so maybe I will take this as an option and see where I end up with it. So if you were interested in something like Flux Channel, or maybe you can splash the... Gosh, I don't know. Because like Blind Blast is just something that replaces itself. I think it's going to be better than Shadow Fugue. Or you could take Totally Lost. I think you take Blind Blast. So let's see. Right now, my Proliferate stuff, I have this, this, and this that get counters on something. It's not bad. So here I guess we could take Honor. I mean, it is a mass and it is card filtering. And it is actually a non-creature for Spellgorger. I don't think that you want Sprint. I guess maybe if you were in like a heavy, very heavy, I guess, Spells Matters deck. Because, I mean, what are the odds that you want to play Behemoth? Pretty low, right? I guess Unlikely 8 is probably better than any of the other ones, and they're all non-creatures. So I wonder if maybe the answer is that I'm not supposed to be black here. I got a pretty late Reaver, but the Massacre Girl was first, and Dreadmalkin was second? I think it was second. So it's not like I've really gotten a signal that red is open. So it's possible that maybe a red-blue type direction is where I'm supposed to be going. Probably don't need 2 Honor the God Pharaohs, but you also don't really want to be playing a Goblin Assailant. And I'm not going to need a white card, so... Okay, so what do we got here? Like, Storev is really good. I mean, it's just super efficient, right? 4 for a 5/4 trample alone is pretty decent. The point, though, is green was one of the colors that I was not planning on mixing in here. What else would you be taking, though? I guess you could take... I mean, D-Spark would require another color as well. Narset would mean leaning really heavy into the blue, which isn't really what I want to do either. Dusk Mantle is definitely not good enough to be taken here. I mean, there's really nothing good. So maybe I take this and then see if maybe... Like, this is worth trying to shift into green for. I guess we're going to have to see how well the black is flowing. Okay, so what do we got here? So Samut could go in several of the types of decks that this is trying to lean toward, since it could be either red or green. Bioessence Hydra is pretty decent, but right now I have no Planeswalkers. And Electromancer, I don't think we're going to get there. If I knew I was going to be in red, maybe I'd be okay with Heartfire. And then after that, things kind of go downhill. Like, Ceratok is okay, but not great. So, it makes me kind of want to take Samut. It is definitely a more aggressive card, though. The fact that it can end up in either red or green, though, is kind of nice. Like, maybe I'm a Jund deck and I cut the blue? I don't think Samota is as good as Bioessence, but Bioessence when I literally have no other planeswalkers, or no planeswalkers at all. I don't know if that's the right pick. Well, Wildcrafter is kind of interesting. Maybe the green is flowing from this direction. What else is here? Pyrohelix, I wouldn't mind. Jaya's Greeting is okay, for sure. Maybe we could just take Wildcrafter. Okay. So let's say that maybe I'm looking at this. Ooh, Davriel. I might actually take Davriel. I wouldn't mind Bond of Flourishing either. Gleaming Overseer is really good, though. Maybe I can be Sultai? Like, this is actually worthy of splashing. So yeah, I think we're looking at definitely Davriel or Overseer. Right now, my amass is just here. So that's a little bit lame. Both of these are really quite good. I think we take the Overseer. I think that it's more synergistic with what I have right now. Maybe that's not a good enough reason. And then we could take, let's see, Pollen Bright could help with the Proliferate, and Epiphany is just pretty decent. I'm kind of tempted to take Pollen Bright here, and then lean into maybe Sultai Proliferate? Is that a thing? I'm not sure that that's a thing. Herald of the Dreadhorde could help with that. Vivian's Grizzly I also think is pretty good, but I think I need a mass creatures right now if I want this to happen. I also do need some fixing. Well, I guess Yongu? Jiang Wangu, possibly? It does help with the fixing, which is kind of nice. So I could get another Dreadhorde Twins, probably not what I want. I could get a Guild Globe to help with the fixing. I could also just take Tidebearer here. Just take this opportunity. I think I take the Globe, though. If I want a Tidebearer, I think I can get it. Okay. Like, Stinger is always going to be completely fine. It's going to be better than Sky Theater for sure. It's going to be better than Tidebearer. I don't think Arboreal Grazer looks that good. So I guess we'll just take Stinger. So maybe what I do now is I also plan to splash the Flux Channeler. And then... So let's see. This, I'm counting things that work with counters. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's actually not bad. Then we kind of miss. I have a hard time imagining that I would play any of this. I guess maybe the Spellkeeper. Playing that on the splash seems not great. This could just be Ceratok. Ceratok's fine. This could be... So I guess we could get a green sideboard card, both of which are pretty decent. Or we could get Tidebearer here. I really do think I can get a Tidebearer if I want one. So the question is just which sideboard card is better. I think probably the Flyer Hate is better. There's no like pacifisms for the Enchantment Hate to be taken out. At this point, I kind of wish that I had the Soren's Thirst that I didn't get. So let's see, is Wrangler or Bond going to be better? So Wrangler right now is being triggered by not Herald, so Storev, Massacre Girl, Thunder, and Ceratok. It's okay. Bond of Flourishing, though, I think is going to be better. Plus, it is also a non-creature for Flux Channeler. It helps with the fixing a little bit. Sideboard Steady Aim is fine. There are probably decks that I would side in a Shadow Fugue. I don't think it's main deckable, though. Okay, wow, we have Planewide Celebration. I played against this card in my Sealed, and it was quite good, honestly. I wouldn't have minded Ashiok, but Planewide Celebration is going to be a lot better. Ashiok's a bit situational. And then, I guess, what, Bond of Revival might be okay. Geode, I would actually like to have. Grizzly would be fine, but yeah, I think Celebration is just excellent. So let's take that. It is 7. I guess I can ramp a little bit with Yongu. Just a little bit, though. Well, Diviner is quite good. What else is here, though? Because I'm not sure that I want another splash card. It's really good with my proliferate synergies, though. Plating, I wouldn't mind. Wrangler or Pollen Bright. Pollen Bright's better. So I guess we're looking at Pollen Bright or the Diviner. I mean, this is definitely the better card, so I think I'm going to take it, but I'm getting very concerned about my fixing here. Well, Firemind Vessel is a way to help with that. We also have, what, Taskmaster, which is pretty good. We have, like, Cure, which is fine. It's not amazing. And then I guess another Herald, which I wouldn't mind either. Or even another Wolf. But I think I might just have to take Vessel since I was just talking about my fixing concerns. All these blue cards are pretty decent even without being played on curve. I'd rather not put any more blue cards in, though. The fact that I have none of the black removal is a little bit strange, honestly. I passed up with Soren's Thirst, but I think that's it. So let's see. What do I think about Kaya? Kaya can certainly be good. I don't need another vessel. The wolf wouldn't be a bad thing to have, and then that's kind of it. So I think we're just looking at Kaya or wolf. I think Kaya's better than wolf. Triple black could be a little bit difficult, but I don't think it's impossible. Then this could be Bloom Hulk is on theme. I don't need another globe. I don't need an opportunist. Giant Growth wouldn't be bad, but I think the creature is probably better here. Especially since I can theoretically use the proliferate. This is another thing that can trigger any of the 4 tough or 4 power stuff if I end up picking up any of that. Wrangler or if Cura comes back around. I really liked Rescuer Sphinx, but we're definitely not splashing that. So here we probably just take Wolf. I think Wolf is fine. It's not exciting, but This is a pretty good card, I guess. This definitely shores up the weakness that you typically have with 3/2s. So here we could take either Giant Growth or Snare Spinner. I think either would be acceptable. Or even Iron Bully. Iron Bully is not insane. It helps with my proliferate stuff. That's true. I don't need Snare Spinner as much because I do have Force Landing from the sideboard if I really need it. I don't really necessarily want another 3, but it's not like to where it's crazy. Okay, let's give it a shot. Then we can take the Wrangler that tabled over the other Ceratok. Yeah, I'd say that's better. Now I don't mind not taking the 2-drop creature as much, too. So I'm at 23 with 2 mana sources, but they're not really ones that want to sub in for a land, honestly. Am I more likely to want Operative or Opportunist? Probably Opportunist. In case I get into like some very grindy games. Could take another Wrangler. I mean, that's going to be better than Banehound for sure. So now I'm at the point that I need to start cutting. What do I not like? It might actually be that Wrangler, because right now I have how many creatures? 1, 2, 3, 4 creatures that trigger it. That's not a ton. And before that, it's literally just a trample piker. Not really a thing that you often see. So yeah, I think we'll just cut one of those. Another wolf? It's possible that that's actually good enough. I guess sideboard totally lost. And then neither of these. I guess maybe I might really desperately need a flyer. More likely than I need a haste 1/1. Okay. So I need to cut one card, and it might be the wolf. It might be the stinger. I might actually take the stinger out and keep the wolf for now, because that's a more aggressive stance. And then if I am against a deck where the wolf isn't very good, then I can bring the stinger in if I'm facing big stuff. I mean, this looks reasonable. The only thing that really concerns me is like the triple black here. But not enough to not play it. So let's go ahead and add some lands. No special lands today. So I have 2 free sources of blue. And I probably need like 4, so that's like 2 islands. None of those. Oh, that's for Kaya. None of that. So right now I have 14, so I get 3 more. Maybe something like that. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And yeah, okay. That's probably about right. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Maybe actually I care more about the green. The green does also get me a little bit of potential fixing from flourishing, or yeah, okay. Let's actually swap in an extra forest. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, I think that's better. Okay, let's do this. First draft deck, here we go. It's possible that I'm being a little bit too optimistic with these blue things, but all 3 of them are pretty good. Because otherwise, if I wanted to cut the blue, I'd probably be taking in, I guess, Stinger, Wrangler, and maybe main deck the unlikely aid or something. And that's definitely a pretty big step down in quality. Yeah, this is acceptable. So I guess we're just going to play this Polymbright out as a 2-2. You're late. Okay. I don't want to run this into that because I'm going to be able to proliferate next turn. So let's just play the wolf and say go. Okay, no blocks. And their follow-up is Tomic. Okay. So let's just follow through on this plan. Proliferate on the Polymbright and attack for 6. Okay. So I mean, Tomic's good and efficient, but he was off curve to begin with. And then didn't actually line up that nicely with what's on the board. I mean, next turn I'm threatening to hit for 10. I doubt they can just take that. I guess them double blocking on the Polymbright's not so bad. Okay, Tomic attacks. And we play Martyr. Okay. So I guess what we're going to do is play Dreadmalkin. And then if something happens in combat that I need to sack, then I can do it. Like if they have a Divine Arrow here, then I can just sack here. Otherwise I can play Reaver afterwards. So this is significantly worse than Tomic for them because now double block on here isn't actually that good anymore. So unless they have something, this is going to require 2-for-1s. They're just chumping. Okay. No, they have something. Battlefield promotion. So 1/1 first strike. Okay. So I can't stop that, but then we will sack this. Okay, go ahead. So if I draw a land, I could play like Reaver and sack it to Dreadmalkin. 5/5 menace is pretty scary. The counter here also does mean that now Massacre Girl doesn't actually like start anything, which is kind of a shame. Like before you could have played it, it would have killed this, and then it would have killed these. It would have probably killed everything at that point, right? Because then you're at 3, it kills these. Yeah, it would have killed everything. So I'm not even really sure that I want to do that. But now she just does nothing. So my opponent seems in the tank. Okay, no. We are dismissing the Dreadmalkin. It seems like a decent play. Is this going to be no attacks? Okay. No, it's definitely some attacks. I wonder if they have arrow for this. So let's say that I attack with both of these. I have the option to play Massacre Girl after, or I could also play Dreadmalkin first. No, I think we just attack. So neither of these can block here. You just block there. And proliferate. Okay. I guess we'll just play Herald and Dreadmalkin then. Okay, go ahead. So I do have the option now to play this and sack. So I have a 3/3 menace plus these guys. So right now they can swing for what? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Not enough. I crack back for a lot. Like this and any other creature is lethal. So let's say that they hold at least one blocker back. They chump this. Transmutation. Okay. Is that going to be good enough? So let's see what that looks like. We attack. They have to block here, right? Well, we're going to play Reaver, so let's start with that. Because now I have sack fodder. So we attack here, 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 here. They have to block here, here. No, here, here. That's 3, 4, 5, that's 6. Yeah, that seems pretty decent. So let's just full attack. I wonder if they actually have a relevant card. Probably not. So let's say that they block like here. Then this probably blocks. No, this blocks here. This blocks here. This blocks here. Yep. Okay, then this sacks. Would rather this be a 3/3? Probably because it attacks through Tomic. So we could also just sack. Yeah, we actually just sack the wolf. Now they have arrow, maybe. Battlefield promotion on something. Okay, that's frustrating. Okay. Go ahead. Because now they gained another 2 life and this doesn't die. Teferi. Teferi probably bounces Dreadmalkin now. Yep. And they attack. Okay. So at this point I'm probably going to have to like wipe. So let's see. I swing both of these at Teferi. They take out the bigger of the two. Then let's see, this has, yeah, okay. So this then has 3 damage marked on it. And then it's 1 dies. We go up to 2, we go up to 3, yeah. Okay, so that seems pretty good. I don't even have to play the Dreadmalkin to catalyze it. Maybe I just actually even ignore Teferi. Yeah, he can't minus again. I think the game's going to be over before he can do anything. And I don't need to play at instant speed anyway. Okay, then we play Massacre Girl. This dies. This dies. This dies. Okay. And then we play Dreadmalkin. Go ahead. So now I have a lethal menace creature. That the Wanderer can kill. Okay. That is a concern. Huh. Okay, wolf, huh? So play wolf, sack wolf is not good enough. So I guess what we have to do here is attack. Them? Maybe what I was supposed to do was sack and take care of the Wanderer. No, because then Teferi gets to go up. So yeah, we just attack you. And then we play this. Problem is this can keep this tapped. So they're probably going to Wanderer minus kill Dreadmalkin. And then start tapping Wolf. Oh, They scoot. That's weird. I was getting concerned that I wouldn't be able to close this out since I had no gas. So let's see. Anything that I want to bring in against them? They're kind of playing like, I guess, a weenie style. Maybe Unlikely Aid is decent against their first strike tricks. And then we take out... maybe Wrangler. Yeah, I can keep this. Maybe I was supposed to take out Dreadmalkin because they have been bouncing. Okay. So I think we're just going to play Bond here. Actually, there's just nothing else I can do. Would I like... which of these? Maybe Bully? Yeah, probably Bully. Okay, go ahead. Attacking me with the Visionary, and then play nothing. They could have a counter, I guess. Well, let's make them use a trick if they want it. Arrow's the only thing I can really think of, and then I guess we'll just play Bully because they know about it. With a counter on itself. They legitimately had nothing, and they decided to attack with the Visionary? That's very odd. If you have nothing to play, why wouldn't you want to loot? So let's see, if I attack here, they double block, and I just kill Populous. Am I okay with that? I could also just play Wolf. I think we just want to play Wolf. And then hang back. Wolf is actually pretty good against them. Of course, now I kind of wish that I'd led on the Wolf, but I think Bully, because I knew about it, was a fine thought process. Looting now seems odd when I have 2 menace creatures on the field and they didn't loot last time. Maybe they have land and a creature. But the only reason I can think that you'd want to loot now is if you don't have the land. They apparently have a difficult decision. Pitching dismissal. Okay. No attacks, no creature? Okay, they probably have arrow or something, right? But, I mean, we're just going to full attack and see what they do. And then maybe just play Storev. Okay, it says arrow. Oh, they have battlefield promotion. Okay, can't do anything about that. I could have sacked it to Dreadmalkin. Actually, maybe I should have sacked it to Dreadmalkin. I was thinking I wanted to play Storev, but... Dreadmalkin sack might have just been better. Okay, Wanderer comes in and exiles that. Dang it. Then no attack. Okay. What are we interested in doing here? So I could attack with both. They block. I guess I could also, like, Guild Globe to try to hit the land. Well, I could play Yongu minus, and then immediately have 3 mana, in which case I could then play Wolf or something. And then they would have to attack him if they want him dead. That doesn't seem bad. Okay. So now they probably Wanderer minus kill the wolf, swing Populace at Yongu, and then maybe loot? Oh no, the Wanderer can't just minus anything. I totally was not... Okay. I was confused why they scooped last time. It makes more sense now. So they can't actually Wanderer minus anybody right now. So... transmute that. Okay. Interesting. So, let's see. I could play this. If I put a counter on this, then Wanderer can kill it. If I put the counter here... Yeah, I probably want to do that. So let's put the counter on this. And then we're going to attack the Wanderer. Does this happen, or do you have another trick? You have another trick? No, you're gonna loot. Okay. So Populous trades for Bully, that's fine. Then I think we just play Guild Globe, draw Smut, huh? I think we're gonna play Smut, actually. Oh, wait. This is each creature. Yeah. Why can't I use... Each creature has this... Oh, it's by timestamp, isn't it? Okay. I can't activate that anymore. That's a shame. Okay, in that case, I think we just do this. Okay, Thunder Drake. Thunder Drake is fine. Okay. So what do we want to do now? So I can use this to put a counter on something. It doesn't really do me that much good, though. So I guess what we do is we start by just killing the Wanderer, right? Theoretically, they can't do anything about that right now. Okay, Wanderer is dead. Then we're going to play maybe Samut and set up for Seratok next turn. Seems reasonable. So Yongu's gonna die probably, but I guess that's okay. Because what I probably am going to want to do is they're going to try to attack him, and then I can just remove the counter with Diviner. Okay, Saheeli, huh? And then they cast another spell, probably Teferi. Okay. Well, this is a good turn for them. They're out of cards, but Teferi probably bounces Diviner? No, bounces Wolf. That seems odd, since they're not going to kill Samut. Okay, we remove this counter. Okay. Now we're going to play... How much mana do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2. I don't quite have enough to do everything. What a shame. So I guess we just play Thundering Seratok. Okay, other creatures get trample. And then I guess we go ahead and say you Pump up. I don't need the swamp. Okay. And then we attack. Yeah, how are we actually doing the attacks? I guess we attack to Fairy, and Sahili. Okay. So we've neutered their offense now. So now they get to kill Samud. But, I mean, things are still kind of okay, right? And what is your follow-up? Callous dismissal. Dang it. Okay, on the Ceratok. That was pretty good, because now you get 2 tokens as well. Well, that's not bad. So, we're going to play Shriek Diver, haste it, and then play Wolf. So let's just take out Sahili. Okay, go ahead. And they got something big. Wonders strike the wolf. Okay. And proliferate. The proliferate's kind of a problem for sure. Thunder Drake is really the only attacker. I guess we'll go ahead and remove this counter. Pollen Bright. A little bit late. So I guess let's Ceratok. I guess we could just put the counter here, and that's pretty good. Oh, I should have played the Pollen Bright first. Could have gotten an extra damage there. Oops. Let's hope it doesn't matter. Okay, so they have 2 cards, but they do have an active looter. So their draws are definitely going to be better than mine. Discarding lands still, and playing Martyr for the Cause, and Pouncing Lynx. Okay. They get another counter on Drake. Okay. I can't really rumble on the ground. And I'm not winning the race. I guess we'll say go for now. Do I have any way to kill the Drake that isn't in my sideboard? I don't think so. They get Tomic. Okay. So we're going to go ahead and remove this counter and draw a card. Something good. So 5, 6, 7. I think I'm just dead. So let's, well, I can chump one turn. And it's okay. I'm not really sure what I can draw. Gosh, they've drawn a lot of cards off this because they've discarded a ton of lands when they just don't need the lands. Okay. So we go, we block here. Massacre Girl would actually clean this up. That's a draw that I can have. Okay. So Massacre Girl or nothing. Well, Plain-Wide Celebration. What does this do? Create some stuff. Return permanent graveyard to my hand. It doesn't really do anything. Proliferate, gain 4 life. So, I mean, I can gain a ton of life. That's something. I wish I had something to proliferate on. So I can gain like 16 life. They're hitting me for 8. So that buys me some more turns to try to draw Massacre Girl. I guess actually returning Shriek Diver is better. Yeah. I guess I could also help draw by getting like Yongu. Okay, so let's do this. Let's gain 2 life, and let's return 2 permanents. And we'll return Yongu and Shriek Diver. Okay, then we play Yongu. And we say minus, I guess. Immediately on something. Doesn't really matter, I guess, this. Okay. So this gives me some more cards. So, they're probably going to kill Yongu, but I Soul Diviner, take the counter off. And then I have another card here. So him presenting like 2 cards over the course of 2 turns, probably the best thing I could have done, right? Okay, this probably hits me, and Tomek hits Yongu. Okay. So this goes ahead and removes a counter here. We draw not Massacre Girl. Okay. Okay, not Massacre Girl. So, now we play Shriek Diver. We play Bloom Hulk. Proliferate here. And say go. Stealth mission unfortunately kills me. So I was going to get to draw. Well, I don't have anything that I can draw here, right? No. Okay. So I was going to be able to see 2 more cards. Oh, Massacre Girl was there. Oh, that was going to actually... That would have probably won me the game. So Steady Aim and Forced Landing are looking okay here. And then we take out... Maybe that's better than Unlikely Aid. And then we take out... Maybe Flux Channeler. Just reduce my blue load. Okay. I will play first. This hand is acceptable, but not great. Lava Enforcer is a good opening. Okay, so I guess Dreadmalkin attacks. And we play Wolf. Hold back Law Rune. Oh, Battlefield Promotion, and then, yeah. Proliferate yourself. That's actually a serious concern. Huh. Okay. Well, this gets tapped. Attack. And then play Herald, I guess. Okay. Yep. Thunder Drake is a problem. Not as big a problem as this. This is just kind of absurd. Steady Aim or something is kind of necessary here. So let's go to combat. What do you tap? That. Okay. So we attack here. And what do you do? Okay. No, I wish I could cast that, but I cannot. I think this Grateful Apparition with a counter on it is going to kill me. Like, I have to draw removal for it, like, immediately. So I have 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 damage. If we draw Forced Landing here, it'll be awesome. Huh. Does that do anything? 2, 3, 4. So I'm dead in the air. Okay, so we put the damage on this. Bottom that, not that it matters. They tap here, block 2 things, and take 6, and I'm dead. Gosh, this thing was absurd. Okayo was a draw last game, too. Wait, did they just concede? Why did they just concede? Oh, they can't block these. So they can only block this, and they take 9. Oh. Yeah. That is an important thing. They can't block those. Okay. Those were very good against their deck. And Dreadmalkin not being able to be tapped was pretty good too. Yeah, this is fine, I guess. I need a land, obviously, but I'm on the draw. And I have a turn 2 play. A turn 1 play and a turn 2 play, even better. I do need to draw land, though. That's for sure. Trading 1 for 2 seems a little bit surprising, but land. Okay, thank you. So we just attack with Dreadmalkin and then play Shriek Diver. Now we're right back to needing lands again, where I can't really do anything. Okay, so I'm assuming this is actually like an Aristocrat stack, which is kind of cool. Do I just kill this? No, I don't think so. I think at this point I would rather race, potentially. So we attack here. If they want... Well, no, they can't even trade. What we do is we just sack. Because Polymerite's not doing anything. And now I'm beating them in the race by quite a bit. But stuck on lands? Prison Realm. Taking Dreadmalkin, almost certainly. Dreadmalkin's really done a lot of work so far this league. Okay, so now everything looks a lot worse. There's the land. So I think we play Overseer first, because then I'll have something to actually amass onto, or proliferate onto. Trading for the Pegasus would probably be my best interest at this point. And what is your follow-up? Makeshift battalion. Okay. So now I guess we just Bloom Hulk. Proliferate here. And attack. Probably. Makeshift battalion not being able to attack into me next turn would be preferable. What I really need to do is just find a swamp, though, for Massacre Girl. Okay, they drain me, this goes up. No attacks. Okay, fortunately I don't find the swamp, but now I can cast Plain-White Celebration if I draw any untapped land. They are just hitting me in the air, though, so I mean, it's not like my problems are solved. Uh-oh. Kaya? Sunblade. It's another deck where flyers are a problem. That is going to be, I will say, too slow. Okay. So let's steady aim, force landing again, and then probably Wrangler again and Channeler again, right? I think that's a fine sideboard plan. Okay, definitely play first. Gosh, this hand is actually really bad. I don't think I can keep that. Oh, this hand is worse. Uh-oh. This hand is, I guess, acceptable. So we toss back a land, and we toss back, I guess, Herald. Okay, starting down 2 cards isn't great. And that is a very good opener, too. I guess maybe this is a better first play. Samut or Island, huh? I guess Samut. The Island doesn't do a ton for me here. So I guess we play Samut here. And minus. The scry will be useful. Do I want that? I don't think so. Let's bottom that. And attack. Okay, go ahead. So even if they attack with both, they can't kill Samut. Just 2. Okay. Battalion. So I guess we played Dreadmalkin. Menace. So 4 Menace is useful. This, however, can be tapped. So if I just... They have to tap here, then I attack here. Yeah, I think we minus on Dreadmalkin. Yeah, I guess that's alright. And then we are going to go to combat. Yeah. They tap bully. Thought they might. So we attack here. And then play Reaver. Okay. So this potentially gives me some things to proliferate on. They have 5 cards in hand, and I have none, though. It's never a situation you want to be in. Second Rising Populace. So they'd have to attack with Enforcer if they wanted to actually get the battalion bonus. Yeah, they don't. Okay. So now I assume they're going to attack Samut. Both at Samut, so that I can't chomp. Okay. Then we play Bloom Hulk. And proliferate here. Okay, so we're going to attack with the 2 menace creatures, obviously. And I think that's it. Okay. So if they want to attack, they're going to have to... Okay. The lifelink is a problem. I can't brace the lifelink. I can only sack enough to put 2 counters on this, which doesn't get me through this. Okay. That works. So now I need... Steady aim doesn't do it, does it? Yeah, steady aim would do it. So steady aim or forced landing would both be really good here. Because as it is, I'm just going to get drained out by Sunblade. Enforcer Griffin. Okay, something good? Well, kinda. Oh, I was probably supposed to sack to him. That might have actually been a huge error. Can I go for the double tap? That's concerning. I assume flyers attack. Okay, so let's go to blocks. Yeah, I really needed to put counters on that. We could put both of these under. No, I don't want to do that either. I could just put this under and then sack. I guess maybe that's for the best. Okay, something good. That doesn't really count. So let's remove a counter from you, I guess. Come on. Gotta get something better than that. Like, I can't race them, so there's really no point in trying to get damage in. I just need to stall as long as possible. Okay, 5, so that means that I would have to sack twice. So I do have the mana to do that. Okay, so let's go to blocks, I guess. They have... Oh shit. I'm so dead. Ugh. I just could not have them be interfering with me doing that. And they have something else relevant? They do. Okay. Now... Thunder and Ceratok doesn't do a lot. I guess Massacre Girl would maybe do something here. Massacre Girl off the top. Nope. Okay. Let's see if we can get packs. Yeah. No. This is not keepable. This is, I guess, weirdly keepable, actually. Let's put back Wrangler. I mean, I could just kind of pretend that I'm not a green deck for a little bit. I'm not sure how successful that's going to be, but Leyline Prowler and a bunch of black, huh? Okay. So I can't even like double block this effectively because of the death touch. This is just kind of a problem. And the fact that they would rather tap it is a really bad sign. That can't be good for me. Oh, Krenko. Okay. Counter on Krenko. Yep. Okay. There's green mana. Might be too late, though. So they're going to attack with Krenko. He's going to be a 3/4. We double block here. You have to have nothing. That is not nothing. So now Krenko is going to get out of control. Okay. Bloom Hulk doesn't really do anything, right? 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's see, this is going to be 5. Okay, so Wolf does theoretically double block here and give me an okay block. But again, you have to have nothing. You have something? Shit. Okay. So now you cleanly 2-for-1 me, and Krenko gets a counter. I guess I need to draw Massacre Girl. I've been saying that a lot, I think. Okay. That is not it. 2, 3, 4. I don't have enough to cast 2 things, so Krenko is going to get to go again. Oh, okay. I'm going to get another bite at the double block apple next turn. This will be on 7 toughness, and I can double block it. And, oh my gosh. Okay, never mind. And am I just actually dead? I don't even want to count it up. Yep, okay. That was not Massacre Girl. That was not Massacre Girl. Krinko is absurd. Let's see. Unlikely aid doesn't help against Obnixilus's cruelty or Bleeding Edge. Gosh, I don't really think there's anything I can change here. Okay, we will play first, yes. This hand is acceptable. Actually, it's pretty good. It's 1, 2, 3. Bloomhulk's not a bad draw there. So I guess we just go ahead and attack here. Play Wolf. I could have got to more aggressive and like sacked the Reaver. Then I would have had 2 things to Bloomhulk, and I would have gotten through 2 damage, extra damage. Soren's Thirst, okay. I actually think maybe I want to sit on this Bloomhulk now. Just so I can get a better proliferate. Well, now I kind of want to just do this. They have a lot of removal. So I know that they have Obnixilus's Cruelty and Band together. Okay, we want to stack to where this goes after. Okay. And then we want to attack with just Wrangler, I guess. Trading my 2-drop for their 5-drop and 1 damage seems pretty decent. They have another. Okay. So I can do this twice if I want. 4, 5, 6. They have 5, 6, 7. So I don't even know that they'll block here. Maybe I just attack here too. Yeah, I think I'm okay with that. Okay, nurture is always irritating, I guess, just because they get the life. So let's see. Wolf can't be blocked right now. I have plane-wide celebration as well. Okay. So wolf attacks. And then we plane-wide celebration. We're going to return a permanent and get back Bloom Hulk. Maybe even 2 permanents, and then proliferate twice. Get back Wrangler and Bloom Hulk. Proliferate, and proliferate. Okay, go ahead. So they have 1 card in hand. I guess I could have gotten back Reaver as well. I guess I could have gotten back Wolf as well. Maybe I should have just gotten back 4 permanents. Just draw 4. Like, Wolf is good on this board. Well, they got something big. They have their own plane-wide celebration, maybe? My gosh, they actually do have their own plane-wide celebration. Okay. Okay. So, we attack here, here, here. That makes sense. This can't be blocked. You have to put them all under, yeah. Okay. So we go ahead and kill these 2. Yeah. You're left with 1 creature. And you're at 8. But you did just get to redraw 2 of the crocodiles. You can't cast them both. Well, that's going to cut off... Oh. Oh no, that's actually good. Yeah. That cuts off this attacking, and this can be blocked by it now. That's a problem. And then I kind of whiff. So, like, this actually can't attack. It just bounces here. So that means that it ends up like trading for this? That's terrible. So I guess I just have to say go. They have totally blunted that assault. Okay, I need to draw something good. More land's not really what I need. They can't really attack into me either, though. So there is that. Yeah, I'm now pretty sure that I should have gotten back the other two permanents. Those two proliferates didn't really do very much for me. Ooh, that's not so bad. Nope, they kill it immediately. Okay. So now I have a 5/4. I think I do attack with it. They have so much removal that I'm not sure that I'm going to be able to block when I want. So getting the trade now, when it's like less likely that they can do something about it, seems better. And I still do have a pretty significant life advantage too. Okay, gotta get something that isn't lands. And now they have a counter on the crocodile. Kaya could take care of that? Oh, gross. Now they have a place to dump their mana. Massacre Girl at this point would be an excellent draw. How about Massacre Girl off the top? 1 in 20. Have I really only drawn 7 non-mana sources? No, 8. Okay. Smut's going to be a problem. I'm going to have to take that because I really can't have my 2 toughness die because then I lose Massacre Girl as an out. Okay, Massacre Girl, Smut. Okay. Not Pollen Bright, please. Massacre Girl's not even going to get to do her deal. I'm just going to die to their aggression right now. And the fact that they can just keep drawing cards like this is a serious issue. Okay, 6, 7, 8, 9. I can't take that, so I have to block here. And now Massacre Girl doesn't actually do it. They needed to have played a 2 toughness there. Doesn't even matter because I'm dead. Okay. Boo. I thought that match was going alright, and then I just completely stalled out. So what did we learn there? The fact that I have, like, no removal is kind of a problem. I guess this probably means that I forced the black, and I was supposed to be maybe green-white? I'd have to go back and look at the draft. Because, yeah, I just didn't get any of the black removal, and there's several good ones at common, too. The proliferate theme kind of did work. Like, when it was going nicely. Anything else? I guess Massacre Girl was often what I wanted to draw. That's always a good sign, for sure. It's a pretty decent effect if you can set it up, and it doesn't require a ton of setup. I liked Yongu, too. I think he did a pretty good job. And yeah, never got to see Storev do his thing, but we'll certainly be doing a lot more of these. So yeah, thanks for watching this one.